guys, welcome to the first proper day of Vlogtober because it is the 1st of October today. I ended up not filming us coming back from Bournemouth the following day because literally just woke up, had a bath, had some breakfast in my room, which was very nice. They moved our departure up a couple hours, so then literally just got on the train basically and headed home, and then I looked after the baby for the rest of the day. So I thought I would start again vlogging on the proper 1st of October. So exciting. It's quite chilly in the house this morning and it's feeling autumnal for sure. Zach's gone out today, this morning at least, because he's helping our builder with something. It's just me and the baby. She is currently wreaking havoc in this room, so I'm very quickly going to film my outfit, which is what I came in here to do, hence why I'm wearing a coat in the first clip of Vlogtober. So this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing these really comfy trousers from Free People, and also I think this jumper is from Free People from last year. My jigsaw trench, which I haven't really had the chance to wear yet, and then I've also got my Birkenstocks on just for ease. But anyway, I've got to get this baby out of here because she's causing chaos. This is one of the things I cannot wait when we're in the new house to have. I know that babies still go through cupboards and stuff, but in this room and on this floor, everything is literally on show. Nothing's in a cupboard, everything's like on open shelving. So I know babies go through cupboards, but obviously we have cupboards as well, and I do find it easier to manage cupboards with her. But when things are out on show, it's just a free-for-all at all times. So I'm so looking forward to that in the new house, just having things a little bit more set up for a baby or for a toddler, because it's definitely not here. So I'm gonna make this little one and me some very simple breakfast. She wants to come up. Fish? She is once again creating chaos around the room. Toast. Show some berries to start, hey? Put them on the table. Come on now. I've already had berry refusal. You want toast? Oh, toast. Okay. So you have to wait a minute because I have to toast it. You want these back? Do you want some apple instead? Hi. 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 Waiting for your apple. Hi. Hi. Yes, baby. Mum's gonna eat your berries. Yeah, I know, I can hear it. Anyway, I was going to say before I was distracted by the urgent demands of Inez, that the reason I'm kind of all dressed is basically because I want to go to the coffee shop. Because I think once Zach gets back, I might go, well, I have to do a lot of reading, which is sad because usually on the weekends I like it to be like real family time and like time for me and the baby, but it is crazy busy at the moment. Just this weekend basically, I've just got, obviously had the book club and then my Sunday time deadline as well, so it is a little busier than normal, so I will be doing some reading. So that's why I'm makeupless, hair is greasy, because I do plan on going on the Peloton in the not too distant future, and then doing some reading. Because I didn't say this the other day, but my new thing is 20 minutes of movement a day. Keeping it simple. So on a good day, I might do like a 20-minute ride plus like 20 minutes of like floor Pilates, just in my room via the Peloton app, because they don't just have cycling, they have like all sorts of things. That's like on a good day. But like I said, it's been busy lately and stuff. So it's just 20 minutes of movement a day. And if that means like actually just doing 20 minutes of stretching or something like that, then that's what I'll do as well if I'm feeling really tired. So I'm just trying to keep it really, really simple, really, really achievable. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll just do literally like a 20-minute ride because, as I say, busy, busy, busy. And then that's it for the day. But I think I've done it for like 4 days so far. And I'm enjoying it because, like I say, it's really, really achievable. And I know I mentioned this in a recent vlog, but like it's so much about consistency and being able to do something every day rather than like going really hard like once or twice a week. And then some days you'll feel like you want to go harder and do more anyway, just naturally, I think. So especially once you're in the routine. So we're starting with 20 minutes of movement a day and going from there. Do you need help? A little mom recommendation for me. I like these My First colours books with like real pictures. She's always liked this colour one, I think, because it's quite visually appealing because all the different pages are different colours. But now she's like hit 18 months, she really loves practicing her words. Like she'll get these out. So we've got My First Colours, My First Numbers and My First Words, which is more of a general one. We like colours and words at the moment, less so numbers, but I think obviously that'll come in time. But she just loves practicing her words on these. So I'll point to something and she'll just say her version of the word. And it's very cute and she loves it. So would recommend these. She also likes, they do like packs of cards and also with real pictures on, and they have like My First Animals and My First Colours and Shapes and My First Words as well, which is more general, and she loves those too. So recommend those. The only problem with them, especially with like in the other one, there's like they're not super diverse, I wouldn't say. So that's a big downside, obviously. So I don't know if you guys have any recommendations for other kind of real picture ones that are more diverse. Please leave them down below. You need some help? They'd also make a nice like present if you're thinking of something for a baby, like somewhere in the 1 to 2 to even somewhere in the 1 to 2 range probably. I just think they're quite cute. Just so good for their words as well. And like, I know now when we put a David Attenborough documentary on, she knows the animals already and she gets very excited. So it's good to have real pictures, I think. So I did not need to go to the coffee shop because, like I said earlier, home earlier, much sooner than I thought. I can't speak. But anyway, he's brought us back coffees. Hooray. Hi, my loves. So I just finished Vita Nostra. I sat down to do a bit of reading. I was going to do a bit of reading first, then hop on the Peloton. Ended up finishing it the second time. Just kept going and going, and it was setting my brain alight, and the ending really got me this time. I felt very moved by the ending. It is ambiguous. It's one of those. But I really liked it, and I like the book even more, I think, now on my second read of it, which I'm really pleased about because I did have a panic. Like we picked it for book club, and obviously I've read it before, so obviously I thought it was good, and I was suddenly worried, like, what if it actually isn't good and we've picked it for book club based on my recommendation and everything. But I liked it again on the second time, on my second read. And I ended up not getting on the Peloton, and now it's most definitely lunchtime. I'm absolutely starving. I often did this at uni, and I do it when I'm like really into a book now as well. Like I just cannot move. Like if I really need to pee, I can't move. If I really need to eat, I can't move. So I'm desperately in need of some food now. Peloton will have to wait for a little bit longer. So yeah, I've got another book to read, which I'm hoping I will happily include in my roundup for Sunday Times before Monday, when I'm going to write and send it off. I think I'm only going to have 3 books for this roundup. I have tried and I've looked at so many books, but I just don't want to include a book just for the sake of having 4 books. And I'm not allowed to include one I wanted to include because they've already done a review on it, which was Eden by Jim Crace. So I think I'm probably going to have to just do 3 books this time. And I hope they don't mind. Let's go and eat. I need to eat. Had a rushed filled pasta because we're having nap issues today, as we always are. So, not an exciting lunch, but still very yummy. Okay, my darlings, so Zach and baby are out. The only way we can get naps these days, including even if I'm around, is if she's out, like in the buggy, in the car. So they're out trying to get a nap in. It's already a little bit too late, so she's already going to be up late tonight, but whatever, it's a Saturday. So I'm going to use that time wisely and start my next book, Beyond the Burn Line. So you may remember that this one is the one about a distant future where humans have died out and a new civilization of intelligent bears, that's what it says in the blurb, has kind of taken over the world, I suppose, and weird things are happening. I think it might be aliens, I don't really know. So I'm going to read it now. I'm hoping for good things. I mean, when I started it the other day, I was very intrigued, so I'm excited to read some more, and hopefully we can burn through it pretty quick. Really sleepy and tired there for a second. I think Vita Nostra just completely burned up all my remaining energy, which was not a lot of energy to begin with. And you know, when you start a new book as well and it's a new world, and you have to, especially with speculative fiction, you have to like get to grips with the new world and all the new language and stuff, and just not absorbing it at the moment. I'm enjoying the opening pages of the book for sure, but I'm just struggling a little bit, which means it's definitely time to move my body. I'm going to get on the Peloton, have a quick shower, and then just take a few hours off, go and chill with the family. It's obviously Strictly tonight, which I'm so excited about, and then maybe I'll try some more later on. But I have at least finished Vita Nostra, which I'm very pleased about, and hopefully I'll have time to finish this other book tomorrow, kind of late. So yes, I feel in a better place than I did this morning. But definitely let's get on the bike. I think I need to get on the bike. So I think I'm gonna do this 20-minute 80s pop ride with Kendall, and I'm excited. Well, I'm not excited, I'm actually very tired, but we're gonna do our best. Can you tell that was effective? I'm looking extremely pink. I was trying to beat my existing score. That's what I do like about. So I do miss some things about doing spin in person. I do think it's, the Peloton is euphoric at times, but there is something very euphoric about spinning with a group of other people. Oh my god, I can't believe how pink I am. Being in like a group setting and stuff. But then of course there are loads of upsides to the Peloton, and having your score, because I don't really pay too much attention to the leaderboard, especially not at this stage when I know I'm not at my fittest. Trying to beat my past self, I enjoy that sense of progress, so I really went for it at the end, hence why I'm absolutely beetroot. But I'm gonna hop in the shower quickly and get downstairs as quickly as possible, so I will see you in a second. I'm back clean and fresh, and in the same clothes because they were comfy. And I can't bother to think again about clothes. But I'm no longer feeling sleepy. Just over the past week or so, if I get to that point where I'm feeling like really, really sleepy, sorry, the light is really coming in, and I'm like basically ready for a nap, I've tried to push myself to go on the Peloton instead. And I'm not saying that rest isn't important, because it is, and the baby hasn't been sleeping very well recently. I think she might have teeth coming through or something. Something's going on with her, because she was sleeping better and now she's sleeping worse again. The joys of baby sleep. But yes, so I'm not saying rest isn't important, and it is so important, and if you need to get a nap in, you need to get a nap in. Like if you're in the thick of postpartum or something, I am not recommending you go out and do some exercise instead of taking the rest that you need. But I've just noticed recently with me, if I have a nap instead, then Sometimes it'll go over 20 minutes, or I'll wake up feeling groggy and like tired and not as good. Whereas at least if I'm awake and on the Peloton, you know, it's a solid 20 minutes plus 5 minutes of stretching or whatever. It doesn't go over that time, and I often come off feeling more energized. I feel more energized now. Sometimes later on in the day, if I've done exercise, I do feel more tired, but I at least don't feel sleepy now, and I can go downstairs feeling a bit more energized. So yes, that's just what I've been finding for me over the past week or so, and we'll see if I can keep up the habit, but some days I might just need the rest. But anywho, I'm gonna head downstairs now. It's gonna be an evening of family time. Zach's sister's coming over, so I don't know how much I'll chat to you, but I'll try not to leave you completely hanging. Right, my loves, baby is in bed. We had a Chinese for dinner, which I totally forgot to film. I'm often juggling dinner whilst attending to the needs of a toddler, so vlogging was the last thing from my mind. Hopefully we will remember that we're vlogging in trying times, but it was very delicious. And now I have my lemon, ginger and honey tea in my favourite mug, my Great Frog mug, and I'm going to do some more reading, which I'm looking forward to. I don't know, because I'm, you know, focusing on my reading, whether Zach and I will be able to watch it tonight, but we have been watching Bad Sisters on Apple TV Plus, and it is really good. Very enjoyable kind of dark comedy, and we're liking it so far. I think we're a couple of episodes in, but we'll see if we have time to watch that. Sorry about the focus on this camera, it's so bad in low light. By the way, got the book a bit wrong. There was a civilization of bears, but that they fell victim to a plague. So they were city building bears with a full civilization. They fell victim to some sort of mind-wrecking plague, and now they're former slaves are the people that are peopling this book. I think they might be humans. I don't know. They're just mostly referred to as people. I think they're humans. I don't know. Maybe it will be revealed. They certainly have like bear culture a little bit ingrained in them, I think, because they were enslaved by the bears. So different to what I thought, but still pretty weird. So this is set 600 years after the fall of the bear civilization. So we're pretty far into the future, because then there was like 30,000 years of bear civilization. And I do think it's supposed to be the Earth, like this Earth. So interesting. I'll get back to you with more information about this book, but it is certainly unusual, which I do like. Okay, my loves. I have established the main people in the book are some kind of animal, not a human. They have fur all over their bodies. They have a pelt. But they're not bears. They're not human, they're not bears, they're just people. But we don't know what they are. Maybe we'll find out, I don't know, but just wanted to inform you of that. But anyway, sorry, I've got the white noise on the baby's monitor. But I think I'm going to head to bed. I'm in bed, but I think I'm going to go to sleep because I'm tired. Not the most eventful vlog today, I know. Once I've got this article out the way, I promise we will do more fun things. It's all about the books in a minute. And I don't hate it, you know. I love being all about the books. I am really looking forward to returning to my own reading though. Because the deadline of this article has been pushed back, it's my fault really. I should have condensed my reading into a shorter period of time, but we've been so busy that trying to find the time to read without the deadline has been tricky. Deadline moving back has been fortuitous for me on multiple occasions, so that's why it's kind of been spread out over more weeks than it should have been, because usually I like to condense my reading into a shorter space of time, otherwise it really takes up all of my reading time. And as I said at the beginning of the year, I don't love prioritising new books over backlisted books and books I've already got, because, you know, the likelihood that a new book is going to be really good, like anything published this year, compared to the last 100 years of publishing, which is like my region, is minimal. you know. And I really wanted to read like lots of really, really good books this year. Wanted to prioritise reading quality over quantity and not pushing through books I didn't like. I do hold firm with that, I think, with my reading for the article. That's why I start and stop so many books for it, and I only try and finish those books that are really good. And I have found some really good books for it for this year, and I've really relished the challenge and doing a whole new project. I think it's been really interesting. But nonetheless, I am really looking forward to getting back to my reading. I've got some buddy reads that I am planning with my patrons. I've got the rest of the Man Booker stuff to do. I'm just doing the short list. I'm not going to do the long list. There's a couple books on the long list that I would like to read, but I'm going to prioritise the short list for now. That's all I've got in store for October, I think. I've got some autumnal reads that have been playing in my mind that I really, really want to get to. But will I ever get to them? I don't know. I've got some little clips in because my hair is really getting in my face, and I find that really irritates my skin at the moment, being in contact with literally anything, so clip my hair out my way. But anyway, my loves, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.